Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Overlord 2 or Overlord Season 2 on episode 10. Now, this episode right here looks pretty simple to me in a certain way, but if I had to realize it, I guess like things are setting up for the final parts for the finale of Overlord, if anything, etc. And things are still getting a little hectic for the time being, but if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Sabus is on the other hand is summoned by Ain Sama himself, etc. And we have to it that he was testing Sabus's loyalty after a couple conversating words and asked him to kill Suare. But apparently it is blocked by Corcutus in a certain sense to test if it was actually a killing intent. And we have to it that it was. And later on we see to it that that Sebas and Suare Nina, I think, ends up having a little like small talk with each other in a certain sense, which apparently that Sebas tells Suare that if you want to follow me and want to stay under me, you might die or something. Of course, like Suare explains her past of how bad her village was. Like every time we grow crops, it will always get taken by a landlord, and I'd be beaten and violated, and I would be screaming in pain, etc. And furthermore, of what's to come later, we have to it that that's after talking to Suare and realizing that she wants to be with him, but of course she wants to see her little sister in a certain sense. It will like make her feel a little better. And we have to it that Seba says, "Okay, well I'll try to talk to Ain Sama about this, okay?" etc. And he won't apologize for almost killing Suare in a certain sense to prove his loyalty, etc. And before he goes to talk to Ain Sama, we have to it that she kissed him, and I'm thinking in my mind, well, I guess like in a certain sense it was somewhat bound to happen eventually for something like that, but it is what it is in any other cases. We have to it that after having a small talk with Demuge and Ain Sama and the other people who are like present, we have to it that that Save Us on the other hand was trying to say like she has her uses to like maybe help out Nazarick or something. And we had to it that Ain's on the other hand was thinking about doing memory manipulation a long time ago when Sabus explains this to Suare. And we had to it that Ain says, "Bring her to me, and I'll talk to her." And we had to it that her full name is Suara Nina something else, her last name I don't know of. And after remembering how Ain used to have some bickering with his crewmates, etc., it was pretty funny how he remembers that thing when he was with his original guild. But eventually, after talking much with Suare Nina, etc., Irons decides to like put Suare under like his wing and protection due to the fact that she wants to be with Sebas, etc., after answering truthfully. And therefore we have to it that she becomes part of Ain's Go Sama's guild army or something. Well, not army, but part of the group, I guess, of Nazarick. We have to it that the scene switches off with like Princess Rainer, that Rainer Yandere princess whatsoever. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And she ends up talking to her comrades about like having to like attack the Eight Fingers' organizations, each of them having a part of their own place to make the resources. And eventually, we have to it that Reina, on the other hand, decides to talk to her brother and that other guy, which I don't know what his name is. But one thing for sure, she does reveal her true personality, which is to my shocking surprise, etc. After knowing a lot of secrets here and there, we have to it that that she loves Clyde very much and sees him as a dog, and she wants to chain him up if to make him happy or something. I'm thinking in my mind, my dear lord, she is this nuts, huh? And we have to it that they are about to take action eventually, but they're gonna have to need a couple army soldiers to try to like take down the Eight Fingers. And of course, like Raina's brother says, our older brother, who's apparently the first prince or something that's on the throne, we have this evidence that he's actually working with the Eight Fingers. We could dethrone him, and if things work out, then I could like try to like take over, and then things could get better. Although like Rainer agrees, and after having a little small talks about wanting to marry someone else's son, maybe for like other purposes of armies, etc. But pretty much the conversation is pretty much taking down the Eight Fingers organization that's like controlling it from the inside, etc. And of course, one of our allies that she says like is here to help out, which is Stronov, I think. I think that's the guy's name. I think it is Stronov, that beard guy or something that maybe had first meeting connection with Eins Gold Gown or something. And we have to it that that Suare, who's apparently supposed to take care of the mansion, etc. We have to it that Sebas and that Solution Maiden or something, Battle Maiden, which apparently she's put as team leader after Sebas wants to bring Suare under her wing, etc. We have to it that Solution, on the other hand, says she just got kidnapped due to the fact of what's going on. Sebas, on the other hand, wants to rescue her because of, you know, certain things in the system or programming, etc. And of course, it's like under her wing. We have to it that they report this to Eins Gold Sama, and Eins Gold reports this to Albedos or something. Albedo. Sorry, forgot. That Suara Nina is kidnapped, and I want you to help out with like get the army ready. I have Dumurge to like command it, and we have to it that Alberto was against this idea, etc. But apparently, like Eins Gold told her in total rage or something in response by telling her like I swore that she would be under my protection, etc. and apologized after he kind of ranted or lashed out at her. Of course, Alberto says, "Oh, you don't have to apologize," but after looking at the freaking like Claude and Eins Gold Sama or something, she kind of calls it ridiculous. But you know, I can't blame her if she's acting the way how humanity is low vile beings or something. That's her programming. There's no way you could change that. And we have to it that aside from what's been happening, what's going to happen to Suara Nina will be under the protection of Eins Gold Gown, to like the Eight Fingers planning organization, to like Suara Nina being kidnapped, to like many other things that's been happening. We have to it that it's just a setup pretty much. This entire episode goes from Suara Nina, who apparently, after answering truthfully, is under the protection of Eins Gold Gown, to like her being kidnapped and Sebas is about to rescue her. Of course, there is a conversation scene with like the Eight Fingers organization takedown or get rid of situation, with Rainer being a little like psychotic, if anything, and whatchamacallit, yeah, that's pretty much just about it. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alphazor, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toodaloo!